Greetings, M squared here, and today we are going to talk about how to determine if three lengths make a triangle. So you were supposed to, before you watch this video, do the activity on your online textbook on topic 7, a triangle or not, page 2. If you go to that, there's a fun little activity there that you can kind of figure out yourself on what kind of lengths make a triangle. So hopefully you've done that. If not, go do it now and come back and watch the video. So what we're going to talk about today, that whole process of how can you determine if three sides make a triangle, is called the triangle inequality theorem. And the triangle inequality theorem says that the sum, remember the sum means if you add something up what the answer is, the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. So what that means is if I add up two sides of a triangle, it has to be bigger than the third side, otherwise it doesn't make a triangle. I'll kind of give you an example. If I have this length and then I have these two little lengths and I put them together, would it make a triangle? No, because these two aren't bigger than that one. Even if I had them that they were exactly the same, it still wouldn't make a triangle. So it would have to be bigger. One of them would have to be bigger. The sum of the two has to be bigger than that third side. So what I like to do when I'm given three sides to determine if there's a triangle or not is I like to circle the longest side and then I add the other two up. So 5 plus 3 is 8. And what's that relationship to 10? It's less than. But this says that the sum has to be greater than the third side. Well, that's definitely not true. That's false. So I'm going to say, no, those three sides do not form a triangle. Okay, 6 is the biggest one here. Is 3 plus 5 bigger than 6? Yes, it is. So if it is, then our theorem is applied and we know that that makes a triangle. The biggest one here is 13, and we know that 5 plus 12 is greater than 13. We can tell that because you know, sometimes you don't even have to add them, right? You can just figure it out. So yes, that forms a triangle. And here, sometimes this tricks people. 1 plus 1 is 2. It's not greater than 2. So this does not make a triangle because remember, those two sides have to be greater than that biggest side if you're given all three parts. Well, sometimes you're given two parts and they want you to find the third part, like an option for the third part or the range for the third part. So let's go through how to do that. If two side lengths are A and B, so this is our formula, and the third side is S, and it really doesn't matter which one's the biggest here, but this is going to be your formula. So what we're going to do is the two sides that we're given, we're going to subtract them, we're going to add them, and that gives us our lowest number and our highest number. Remember, there's no equal signs here, so it can't equal those two numbers, but it gives us a range, anything between those two numbers. So for example, if I add 5 plus 11, I get 16. And if I subtract, I get 6. So I know that to make a triangle, I would have to have a number between 6 and 16 for that to work, and a number less than 6 or 6, and 16 or greater to not work. So what you're doing here in this little chart is you have to pick a number that would, for the third side, that would make a triangle, and pick a number for the third side that would not make a triangle. All right? So once I add and subtract, that makes it really easy. So I'm going to just pick a number between 6 and 16. I'll pick 10. That works. And then a number on either side. So I'll pick 3, or you could pick 20. This one right here, 4.2 plus 2.7. What do we have here? We have 6.9. If we subtract them, we get 1.5. So we have to pick a number between 1.5 and 6.9. Okay, well, let's pick 5. It doesn't have to be a decimal just because those were. And then a number that is bigger than this or smaller than that. So I'll just pick 8. That's bigger. This won't work, won't make a triangle. This will make a triangle. All right, 12 plus 20 is 32. If you subtract, you get 8. So I have to pick a number between them to make the triangle work. It can also be one of those. And then I have to pick something bigger or smaller than that. So I'll just pick 5. That's smaller than 8. And if I subtract those, I get 11. If I add them, I get 25. So something in between, 15, something on the other end, I'll pick 30. That is called we're applying the triangle inequality theorem, right? So on your homework, a little Delta Math homework, you're going to be given 3 sides and you're going to have to determine whether it makes a triangle or not. So you're just going to use that theorem to do it. So good luck with that. M squared signing out.